Welcome to Street Legend Nation. 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 Welcome to Street Legend Nation.
Every day we get killed while our people sit still, and it's not a big deal. Sorry, but this shit real.
I'm just checking in while your partner's checking out. We are so uneducated. What's the disrespect about? Black and white ain't equal while you waiting on the equinox. Teach your kids that bullshit, go and buy your kid an extra box. My weapon cock, keep one in the chamber. I invest a lot to keep myself from danger. It's dangerous to let the cops stretch you out. The Constitution obviously let this out. You 3/5 of a man. That's verbatim from the devil's mouth. They bid on us as kids for prison systems like some pedophiles. When you in that system, it's for life. They never let you out. I shouldn't have to jaw for the right for you to let us down. 2 months later, hope that you know better now. Ciao. Don't touch us. 6 feet, ayy, no justice, no peace, ayy, don't touch us.
While our people
6
sit
feet,
still, and it's not a big deal. Sorry, but
no
this shit
peace,
real.
don't touch us. 6 feet, ayy, no justice, no peace, ayy, don't touch us.
While our
6
people
feet,
sit still, and it's not a big deal.
justice.
Sorry, but
No
this shit
peace, no.
real.
Get a book and educate yourself, because they teaching you to hate yourself. Or stand by. You leave the house, watch your step for landmines. They tased a man and shot him and laughed as the man died. I see they keep making laws just so they can break you all. Lately I've been thanking y'all, probably let them take it, boss. Cause if you won't take a stand, then you're gonna take the fall. You've been sleeping far too long, it's time for a wake up call, nigga. Limit chicken, limit pork, limit beef, nigga. Social distance, so they'll beat you in the street, nigga. My face mask and respirator are your needs, so that I'm ready when the chemicals release. Hey, it's bad, but damn, I'm sober. I understand the joker. Y'all used to want the ball, and now y'all just gon' hand them over, huh? Don't touch us. 6 feet, ayy, no justice, no peace, ayy, don't touch us.
While our
6
people sit
feet,
still, and it's not a big deal. Sorry, but
no
this shit
peace,
real.
don't touch us. 6 feet, ayy, no justice, no peace, ayy, don't touch us.
While our
6
people
feet,
sit still, and it's not a big deal. Sorry, but
no
this shit
peace,
real.
Yo, what up? It's yours truly, man. It's Legacy City. Welcome to Street Legend Nation Radio, Conversation with Legacy City, Artist Highlight, man. Tonight, y'all just heard just to the piece by my dog, one of my bros, man, you know what I'm saying? One of my partners in crime, partners in rhyme. Little boy, you know what I'm saying? You what, 16, 20 albums in now? You know?
I think 16.
About 16, 20 albums in, man. Self-made, no cosign needed. Standing on his own, man. I respect him, man. The one and only GMB boss, the one and only. Y'all make some noise for my player partner, man, King Cobra. Yeah. Look, I'm spinning in my chair, cuz I don't have no mics like in front of me, right? Where you focus like just that hand free, you know what I'm saying? It's hand free. So I'm like,
I love the setup, man.
I appreciate it, man. You know, gotta be innovative when you're a trailblazer. It smell like smoke. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You feel me? So I mean, everybody. I ain't saying nobody copy. They just use a lot of the blueprints, and so I just wanted to take it up to another higher production sound. You know what I'm saying? So, absolutely. Man, what's up with you, man? How you been?
Good. One day at a time. Get better every day. You know, recovering and just moving forward. Yeah,
man. Man, so I know you. What's up, Auntie? I see you. If y'all see me, it's a lot of stuff on the side of the camera that y'all don't see. So if I'm looking over that way, I'm looking at these screens and different things of that nature as well. But you know, the behind the scenes stuff that y'all don't see. It's like Fox almost, less racist. You know what I'm saying? So. You know what I'm saying? We thought we're rocking, but yeah, man. First, I'm glad that you're well. It was a scary time, and I was like, I don't know exactly what happened, but I was like, oh, anybody sitting up in the hospital, it can't be good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So definitely glad you're back. Glad you're feeling better. Glad you're here with us overall, man.
Yeah, it's a blessing to be alive. I got hit by a motherfucking SUV when I was on my motorcycle.
Oh,
I got T-boned by an SUV.
Oh. Oof.
So
jeez.
It had separated both my shoulders. The right one is still separated to this day.
They can't do nothing about that?
No, they said if I do the surgery, I'll lose like a lot of range of motion in the arm.
Oh yeah.
So I might as well just eat the pain and keep it since I can move my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. At least you went to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? People like, oh, it's about to rain outside. Like, take your ass to the doctor.
Man, I was going through it for a minute, man. I mean, we're like a year and a half in, and I'm still
feeling the aftermath of that.
Yeah, I'm still doing acupuncture. I'm still trying to get all the way right.
Definitely.
It's a blessing to be alive, like you said.
Yeah, definitely, man. I didn't like this. This is my first time hearing the story. You know what I'm saying? Or what happened? Or what when I see stuff on Facebook, I don't usually go to people inbox like, what's going on? I think I called you or text you or something like whatever going on. Hey, I hope you get better. Well, I'm praying for you. You know, I do a lot of that when it's family. Like I
think it was a back and forth. I think I was checking on you.
Yeah. And I like, and you like you was like, yeah, man. And I'm like, what the, you know? So definitely, but man, so how long have you been doing this music thing, man?
I want to say since like 2001.
2001.
Yeah, like I was in England. I was just having a good time and
like. Started rapping, or like I've been doing it, but 2001 when I was like, yo, let me tighten up the shot group.
I was freestyling. I was overseas. I was just freestyling, having fun. And I remember we came out the club, and well, he wasn't my friend at the time, but he would be. He was a guy from Texas by the name of David, and it was a bunch of East Coast cats just rapping with him, just battling against him, just shitting on Texas the whole time. Like, so you come out the club drunk and you hear people talking shit about Texas rapping. So I mean, I had to jump into it.
It's kind of like
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I ended up jumping into the fray, and I remember saying something about the kids wearing an extra medium jacket and shit like that.
And that's that Euro culture though, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all can't be looking like busted biscuits, man. We gotta, that Euro culture, that's their thing.
Well, I mean, we was over there having a good time, and I remember a lot of people was just into the freestyle, and then the cops tried to come break it up. And then I start rapping to the cops about what we was doing, that we wasn't fighting or arguing.
Yeah.
And at the end, like, everybody was locked up with the cops.
That's the European culture too. They went there. So you also a veteran yourself, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
You was a veteran as well. So it is 2001. I'm thinking, what was I? Like, I think I was like a junior. Nah, I was like a sophomore.
Yeah. I'm old, man.
I was a sophomore.
I'm old. I'll actually be turning 40 years old.
Bro, you ain't that older than me. You're 2 years older than me.
Hey,
I failed a grade too, believe it or not.
Hey, it's a blessing too, just to be older.
Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. So from that point, now have you always been rapping way before that 2001 though? Or you just like?
Nah, I mean, I was always just freestyle. I mean, we're from Texas, like that's what we do. Like at school, we used to freestyle. That was
So, but 2001 was like, all right.
I mean, I was overseas. I was freestyling in one of these guys over there. His name was Dexter. He was we called him DJ Twice.
Yeah.
He would chop and screw music.
Yeah. Okay.
And he
okay.
was like, "Hey man, why don't you come freestyle for me, and we're gonna record some of this stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
and then we're gonna screw it and chop it."
Yeah. Yeah.
And so everybody had started calling me King after that battle situation that happened. So, you know, I went with like Lone Star King because I was from Texas or some shit like that, right? And so I'm over there, you know, just doing this and then he's screwing and chopping my shit. We had like 5 discs of nothing but freestyles.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was selling that shit, making money. I was making good money. I was making 10 pounds a disc, which was like $20. It was 2 to 1.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And you know, they could have changed over the marks later on or whatnot, right? Joe, check this out. So when I was over there, right, it was like 13, 15. They was calling hip hop black music. They would call it. Well, that was in Germany.
Oh yeah, you were in Germany.
England is a lot different. A lot of people think it's the same. Like even with the birth of drill, this type of drill music in New York, like that been over there for decades.
Right.
That dark, you know, how that's possible.
Right.
Hulk 'em down. Now that shit's been around there for a minute. Nigga just stepping with Hulk down. Like, nah, y'all late. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing that, right? So from then, when did you actually start? I guess when I say professionally, I mean like honing your craft, bringing out product for like songs, composing, writing.
I was so terrible for so long.
I think a lot of us was.
So bad, man. And then I bought like this little 3-track recorder with a rewritable disc.
Yeah.
And a microphone. And I was like, man, I'm gonna do this shit myself, and I'm gonna take this shit serious, and I'm gonna write something down. And I wrote a song, and it was dope as hell, and everybody was like, yo, you should do that more often. And then I wrote some more songs that were pretty bad. And I would write a lot of really bad stuff. But we were just having fun on instrumentals at some point to where we were just making fun of music at one point. You know what I'm saying? Because we were in England, just young, 19 years old, just having fun, fucking bitches and making music like that. I mean, that was all it was. That was our outlet. That was
and over in the European culture, man, they appreciate music more, man.
Oh yeah, they appreciated everything.
They
that we were
appreciate
doing
hip hop different than, you know.
They appreciated just a different culture.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
You know how kind of like when people come from out of the city or from out of state, a lot of people like tend to dick ride, you know?
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing over there. So like, you got to be American, right? And everybody's gonna be dick ride. Like all the girls, I've seen dudes with teeth on the side of their head.
Yeah, I seen it, bro, with the baddest. I'd be like, what?
So yeah,
but
American. So it's really just about our culture. They feel like they learning something. Man, we were over there doing the woo. They were like, oh my God, teach us how to do this. You know what I'm saying? Right? So like they're trying to do everything we're doing. They're trying to emulate. Like,
And I'm gonna tell you who else do it too. Okay, they get mad. Africans overseas, they will steal your whole identity. Bruh, the guys like, where you from? I'm like, from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? No military, boom, boom, boom. I go probably like 30, 45 minutes later, right? In Germany, they had this club called a Wand. It's like, you know how them clubs are. It's like club to solid club. Right. I don't know how I bumped to my boy, though. I'll get the water from the bar. He kicking my life story to this chick, bro. I was like, bro, your name is not Legacy City, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, they do it, though. They talk about us bad over there, but still they swagger jacket.
They do that everywhere in the world. I've had several guys ride my coattails. I'm like, damn, man, you know, I stopped messing with this dude. Now I go around, I hear Shot Club. I'm like, damn, this is a game that I brought from South Carolina. This dude is taking like every little, you know.
Yeah, it's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? It's the funniest thing to me, man.
They see you doing podcasts now. Everybody and their mama got a podcast.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
Outside looking in.
Hey.
But it doesn't matter where you go. You take that as a sign of respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever been to Paris?
Yes.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you.
Wait. No. I've been to Annecy. I've been all around France, but I never actually set foot in Paris.
Paris was a shocker, man. So being No, been American, been from a small city, you go traveling, right? All you hear is like, it's the romantics, the most romantic way. You already know where I'm going with this. You already know where I'm going with this, bro.
Assholes.
I was like, it did. I feel like Paris air is like,
It's snootier.
It's just a pandemic waiting to happen.
Oh, God.
I was like, bro, this place is so nasty, bro. Like, I mean, that's probably why they zoom in close into it. Like, it's like the White House, you know what I'm saying?
Don't be shitting on that place, man. Let these people have their dreams.
No, I say this to say that because we go to.
When was the last time you went?
About 2014. 2014? Yeah.
A lot could change in a couple of years. I mean, last time I was in Paris was 2018. And not Paris, but in France.
Yeah.
It was still pretty shitty there. But but they shoes was fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like everybody, you could tell who was American by their shoes. Like everybody was looking down at my shoes. And they were like,
but even over there though, like what I learned, like Jordan is not the premier shoe over there in the European. They like selling the Patrick Ewings.
They never seen the Jordan. When I was over there, they never had seen Jordans. Like they didn't see that. They see you with Nikes and they're like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though Nike is a German brand, you don't see it just.
Yeah, a lot of them are like Adidas and a lot of Pumas. And this is the funny thing about it. Like everybody in America that think they got a Benz and a Mercedes, that's a Toyota and a Honda to them. They like, oh, you still in the lower class. When you start getting to the Audis and above, that's when they like, oh, okay, they got a little. But that just come with culture. You think you around there like, bro, you don't get that Honda Accord out of here. They'll disrespect you like that. They Volvos and stuff of that nature. But nah, man. So just being. Coming back to America and stuff of that nature. When did the GMB started, or you still like, all right, let me find my niche?
So in England, we DJ Twice had us doing Gutter Man. He started Gutter Man.
Okay, so it burst over there.
Right.
Got you.
It started over there. That was Gutter Man, and then I was always trying to do more serious. Like as we started building a clique. As I started getting a following, there were niggas that was just killers, like cold-blooded. Like you had to get through my horsemen to get to me. Especially as far as the battle scene was concerned. So we took the best of us and we made Gutter Man boss. So there was like four of us. It was like me, Malik, and Kyrie from Chicago, and John Doe from Virginia.
Okay.
So I mean, it was just the best of the best, the cream of the crop. So we would make, just fire ass song, and it started to show. When we separated, because everybody wanted when we got some, a little
traction.
Emotion, everybody and their mama wanted to be down. We were picking up members left and right. We were picking up hate, and we were picking up members.
It comes with the territory, man. You know how it goes.
It was crazy because the same people that hated on us, if we got into some shit in the club, Americans fight for Americans.
It's like an unspoken rule, right? Yeah, so we can do it, but y'all ain't finna. Yeah.
So niggas is jumping in the fight for Dave, who they got beef with, and they're getting stomped out on the ground, and we're all good. You know what I'm saying? But that was the way the culture was back then. I don't know if things changed. I'm glad that I'm no longer in a military gang, doing that shit. We was over there wilding out. Extra, but you learn a lot from that kind of shit. That's part of life.
Definitely. Are you originally from Texas? Like born and raised Texas?
I was born on BAMSI, Brooke Army Medical Center. In San Antonio, motherfucker.
Didn't they change? Texas. They changed the name a couple times, didn't it?
Now it's called SAMC.
SAMC. Okay, got you.
San Antonio Medical Center, but it's still
definitely. Okay, so you born and raised here, definitely.
Yeah, my father was in the Army. So
okay.
I was born on the Army base.
Definitely got you. Definitely dope. So being well versed and well coached, do you think that put you ahead of a lot of MCs? Because it's a difference between rappers and MCs. I really believe that. Man, you know what I'm saying?
I believe my mom set me up with a huge advantage. She started teaching me how to read when I was 3 years old.
Sound like my mom.
Right. So by the time I was 4, I was fully versed in golden books. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in pre-kinder and the kids want to fight because I know my ABCs.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you mad because you know how to spell your name.
Right. I'm not paying attention to anything. I'm getting in trouble in class because I'm ahead. I'm advanced.
You're not being challenged. Yeah.
But my mom was still mad at me because I couldn't color inside the
lines.
I
still got some kid tendency. Let me be a kid, fam. You know what I'm saying? Let me be. I know how to write in cursive. Like I'm ahead. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, that put me at an advantage to where even when I was like in 5th grade, I would come home and I would study like every day. Like I didn't have any homework. I just wanted to be the smartest person in the room. I saw the advantage that I was
having when you're the smartest person in the room. Yeah.
Because I could play dumb. I would literally play dumb and act like I was the slowest kid in the class, and then when it was time to show and prove, you know, they'd be like, "Oh my god," and they'd be so impressed. They're like, you know what I'm saying? Because you were playing stupid the whole time.
Yeah, definitely. Because a stupid person can't play smart. Believe. You feel me though?
Absolutely.
You feel me? So it's
Absolutely.
Bro,
Absolutely.
Bro, my superpower is the same thing as my weakness because I do not like knowing, right? So I read a lot. I watch a lot of documentaries. I read a lot. Mm-hmm. You know, so I study my craft as a complete entity. You know what I'm saying? Not just rapping, right? Then it's composing, arranging. Right. Then it goes to this frequency make you feel this way. These little tedious things, right? And I just be like, I guess it's just a paranoia of just not being, you know what I'm saying, a complete me of myself. Then outside of the music, once the package is like.
And I think even, especially for me, I think that was one of my biggest downfalls or one of my biggest faults still to this day is I don't get into the whole side of it, the business side. I always wanted to be the coldest lyricist you ever heard. Like that's where all my passion went to, like when I hit you with these bars, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I would do. I would study my wordplay. I would study my syllable game. I would study everything other than the business side. I didn't study the beat side, even though I make my beats now. That was never a passion for me. I would learn. I would be a jack of all trades and a master of none, but I would always focus on that one thing that meant the most to me. My throne or my title or my proverbial status as being able, like everybody, you don't have to say nothing good about me behind closed doors or out here in these streets, but everybody says the same thing when it comes to the music. You know, it's like, okay, we respect this one thing that we know that nigga's gonna deliver some problems lyrically. So I mean that was pretty much all I was ever worried about. I really wasn't worried about impressing anybody, but I was worried about impressing myself and being able to step up above myself every time I attacked.
Definitely. I think I had stages of it, you know what I mean? It was like, okay, how much money I want to make somebody else. Then it's like, I want to make money for my own community, my intimate community, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, you get your royalties, go start a business. We're going to need merch. You like doing creative stuff, go do that. You know what I'm saying? You still, you know, so just having that core. So, I mean, it plays in build, I think, as you get older in the business, not as age. You know what I'm saying?
I would have loved to have been in that position where you had like a lot of positive influence around you, a lot of other people that also had that business acumen.
Exactly.
And those people that also had that go get it, like that will to get out there and hustle with you. I remember a time when we were like just popping in the city. We were shutting clubs down and shit like that. We were opening up for China White and they were booing her off stage and calling us back onto the stage and stuff like that. And we had zero business mind. Like we could have literally been capitalizing off all those shows at that time when we had like a huge following and a name in the city. We were even so set up to where we were doing Papa Ray's. So we had a thing for independent artists to come and do their own shows every Friday, and we were taking the door. We were letting them keep their bar, but we were taking the door. Everybody was coming in. We were even charging the artists that were performing to coming in. We were doing the janky promoting like everybody else in San Antonio.
Like my thing is like, you know, with us, right? And it was within artist development, what I was learning. So, because as I started doing like events, right? So like, you know, poetry and R&B and stuff of that nature, I try to make the artists bring people with them, right? Because I know like our team, our wave of people. Everybody got cause we all got people that we can't touch, right? You got fans and people that follow you that they probably would never relate to me, or vice versa. But if we get in the same room, we'll bring our people, right?
So picture an artist, like say myself. I couldn't say I have a lot of fans here in the city. I can't say I have a lot of people that are down to drop what they're doing and come out to see me perform for free around a bunch of other artists that are performing for free type thing like that. So I couldn't never tell anybody, hey, I'm going to bring a great crowd. I'm going to bring people, something like that. You know, I can say people from overseas will be, you know what I'm saying?
But even like I think a lot of artists, when it comes, I think what I have, one of the things I have seen for city-wise, right? When just say a place is established and they got their regulars or people that can come and support the show, right? And our artists want to come in, and they don't at least bring 2 or 3 people. If enough artists bring 2 or 3 people, it will benefit. You see what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times why a lot of people charge everybody to come in sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I knew even when I was hosting in your side of town, you know what I mean? It was $5 to get in, right? But if I see an artist come in with 3 or 4 people, 2 or 3 people, hey, y'all come on in. Because it's all about developing that crowd and not just rocking the house crowd. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think that just come with artists and development. I think, do you feel?
Well, I remember when we got our buzz, everything was free. They wasn't paying no artists to perform, and then we were having contests, and we were winning contests. Like I never lost a contest. Like so that was my like little claim to fame, was being able to go out there and put on a show, have like a dope song, dope track that everybody gets into, and that kind of thing. But you don't have a whole lot of venues, like they don't vet the music that they play at the venues, right? So you don't have something that's gonna match every crowd. Like a lot of artists will pay to perform now instead of the other way around, where they should be getting paid to perform. They'll pay to perform, and somebody will be like, well, shit, as long as you got the money, yeah, of course you can come up here, we'll give you 15 minutes, this, that, the other. They don't care if the music's terrible.
Yeah.
They don't do sound check in San Antonio.
Y'all wildin'.
Bro, because I mean, the sound systems here are half the battle. Just to be honest with you. You go in a place like Epic Bar and...
you name drop it.
No, I'm just saying, you go in that place all the time. If I go in there to see one of my friends perform or something like that, it's one person, no crowd, terrible sound system. Yeah. Like, you know, and it's always like, what the hell is going on? And you can't blame the DJ because he ain't paying for the sound system. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? But this is...
I think a lot of...
we make these venues for ourselves, and we don't do our due diligence. Yeah. And then you get the results that you get. You know?
Do you think it's a lack of... Here we go, we're going to another study. But when it comes to sound, right, a lot of people don't know the difference between, you know, being an audio engineer and then being a live audio engineer. You know what I'm saying?
That's huge. I don't even know the difference.
So that's the difference with, like, because, you know, you got to...
you got to work on the fly, though.
Yeah, you do, but, like, even when you setting up, you know what I'm saying? You ever seen somebody that, like, if you go look at some board, I guarantee you will have random games maxed out.
But that's the point of having a sound check in the first place. True. Knowing that this person knows how to work the boards, knowing that your microphones are going to work when it's go time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now I'm not going to start doing no more name dropping.
Yeah. Yeah. Look,
I've been in San Antonio for a long time.
Let me ask you this. For just your crowd and just the scene, because everybody asks the same questions like, what's the city lacking? What's the city this? Really, I mean, everybody know those answers. And I don't do those type of questions. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect for one, this is my second home. You know what I'm saying? I'm from where my family's at. So I respect the open arms and love that I have, right? So it just when you come to it's a lot of crews, cliques. You know, some people, they scared to tell their homeboys.
I've never heard of a lot of people that I see now, like when I look at the flyers and stuff like that. Like, I'm sure that they've never heard of me.
Yeah.
I've never heard of them. They're like, there's no continuity. There's no actual venue. There's no scene. Like, you know, like how they would have like one place where every artist could go, like how Chris Styles used to be before it got shut down. That was one place where all the artists could go. They could perform. They could do it on like a Tuesday night, turn up on a Tuesday. It came from us, nigga. But like they would go and then they have their contest, and it started building just a certain fan base for certain artists. But you got a big ass venue, so it started building a bigger fan base, fan base, and a big. First, it was just, everybody that was hood niggas that loved each other music. We was all just coming together as artists, having fun performing. Then next thing you know, the crowds start forming. The bitches start coming. See, when you get the females involved, you know what I'm saying? That's the beginning of the end right there.
Yeah. Hey, they follow. Well, that's just the way it goes. I forgot who said it. Like, guys got mixtape, but women buy albums, something like that. You remember that?
But you can't have anything if you don't have any like type security where the girl feels safe there. She feel like she gonna get shot or a fight gonna break out. Shit like that.
Definitely.
Only type of places you get women that's cool with that is at the after hour spot. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And those be some live ass shows too. That'd be worth it. So it's really just about the avenues that we create for ourselves. Like if you wanted to create an avenue like that, you really could, but you would have to get a certain conglomerate of artists together in order that not only can they bring the crowd, but they can deliver every time that they're there to perform.
Trust me,
they got their paperwork straight.
Exactly.
All of the.
It takes hard work, man. It takes people. You just can't jump in this thing and think.
It's really not. You could have somebody like Dre the Bodyguard. He's a perfect example. You just need a leader. You know what I'm saying? At one point, I decided that I wanted to be a leader, and I did it, and it wasn't hard. It wouldn't have been hard to keep it going, but violence occurs, and then we lose one spot, and then you say, hey, instead of trying to focus on everybody else.
Yep.
Let me work on me. Let me do what I'm always complaining about the U.S. Instead of y'all trying to worry about everybody else. But let me focus on me.
Yeah.
Focus on my camp, my team, my clique, and my catalog. Most important.
Definitely.
Which is still feeding me to this day.
Exactly. And we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Hey, look, we'll be right back, man. We're gonna drop this video, Ozark, with the boy in Street Legend Nation Radio, Legacy City, and with the young man, the boy, they call him King Cobra. Yo, check out this video, Ozark, player.
If I could shed a light on the current situation, then I wouldn't be alive. Cause these motherfuckers shady, you don't even realize all the dirty games they playing while they plot on your demise. I'm still praying that you make it. If we gotta dip your head out by the lakeside, lakeside, pull you up and say you saved just to save time, to get you under someone's car, cutting brake lines. It's better than your BM tied up on my FaceTime. Violence. I'm nothing like a single one of them. I've been unique for all my life and give a fuck who I offend. Try again. I love to see you fail when you contend. You were nothing, I have beaten better men. Once again, violence. Which on another note, just like the rims, they cost the same. I'm hoping you would make amends. I am him, the villain that was playing like your friend until I left you like a piglet in his pen with no spins. Where was Charlotte in this whole web passing up the trim? Wanna ego, see Templeton, be as passionate as him. Nigga, that was a rat. You'll see the rapture doesn't end. Dog ass nigga, cat like reflex, I be capturing the wind. And if we gotta dip your head out by the lakeside, pull you up and say you saved just to save time, to get you under someone's car, cutting brake lines. It's better than your BM tied up on my FaceTime. Yeah. If I could shed a light on the current situation, then I wouldn't be alive. Cause these motherfuckers shady, you don't even realize all the dirty games they playing while they plot on your demise. I'm still praying that you make it. If we gotta dip your head out by the lakeside, pull you up and say you saved just to save time, to get you under someone car cutting brake lines. Brake lines. It's better than your BM tied up on my FaceTime. Yeah.
Welcome to Street Legend Nation.
Yo, welcome back to Street Legend Nation Radio. I'm Legacy City with special guest King Cobra. That was Ozark. I saw you trying to jig a little bit.
Oh
You
man.
said break line.
I get excited about my themes.
That's pretty dope though, man. That's pretty dope.
Thank you, man.
Yo,
my
definitely.
hood inspired it. My hood
Lakeside.
inspired.
Yo, you said something before we went off, man. We talked about how important is paperwork as an artist. Dealing with your music, getting paid back from your streams,
Man,
your royalties.
all of the money that I spent, like a lot of that could have been paying, a lot of the stuff, the equipment could have been paying for itself all of those years. Like all of those times we was performing and we could have been sending in our paperwork just for our performances, getting paid for that. You know, just
I was waiting for you to say that.
This is something we had to learn. I wouldn't learn this till a lot later. You know what I'm saying? When I stopped performing for free, I'm like, damn, all that time I was performing for free, I could have been getting paid. On top of that. Like, damn. But a lot of artists still don't know this because one, most people, you know, they don't network a lot, and a lot of people don't care to share a lot of information, and a lot of people don't care to learn it. You know, you could be somebody blue in the face with like, hey man, go get your ass cap. I don't even sign up with BMI because that's usually for like motion picture type shit. Just go get your ass cap. It's $54. Go get your ass cap. It's worth the money. I said because right now you gonna spend $54 on lunch, you and your kid. You know what I'm saying, or you and your girl, y'all gonna spend $100 on lunch. I say you can either invest in some Elon or you can invest in yourself. I do both.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just,
crazy. So you're ASCAP? You like ASCAP?
I'm ASCAP because they'll go back 3 years to find your royalties.
Yeah. I'm the total opposite, right? I'm a BMI person, right? And because BMI is a 501c3, and they gotta open up their books if asked for. You know what I'm saying? And if you know anything about non-profit, they're a non-profit company. So, and a lot of times that's why they so strict about payments, because they got to open up their books to multiple financial agencies.
I like the profit company ASCAP because they make other people open up their books. When you say, hey, I performed here on this night and there were this many people in the building, and they got to send it to them people in the building and make them open up their books, and they say, is this true?
Yeah, they do that as well. BMI does the same thing. It just is I just feel like with ASCAP, you're right. They will make other people open up their books except them. They got like the title. You know, title don't really got to open their books.
And then BMI can only go back 6 months.
Yeah.
ASCAP can go back 3 years.
Yeah.
So they have just a little bit wider range. That's why I went with them initially before I even knew any better. I went with them and it was free. I signed up so long ago. You know what I'm saying? But I still didn't have all my shit together because. Like, I didn't have my direct deposit set up. I didn't have my payout limit set up. Like, they sent a check to my mom's house. And I was like, why would y'all send it over there? Like, I've been doing business with y'all at my new house for a long time. You know,
had it set up.
They were like, you didn't go online and do this, that, and the other. And then after that, they start direct depositing money. Like, I ain't never got a check from ASCAP, and all this time I've been doing music. You know what I'm saying?
And they've been direct depositing.
Right. So, no, they started direct depositing after that. They have obviously been sending checks to my mom's house, and they've been expiring.
Wow.
Right, so I have been losing money that whole time.
And then, you know, with the pros, right? If you don't claim your money or go look, whoever the biggest artist that year, like, so just like at the end of the year, Lil Baby is the biggest artist, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying him because he's on everybody's song now, right? So at the end of the year, they give the pot to him.
That's crazy.
So if you ain't claiming your money from all these unknown artists and stuff of that nature. And so a lot of people don't understand how pros and stuff works, right? So I was telling my artists and I tell everybody, I don't know what it is, but when we try to teach each other, it got to become a pissing contest, right? It's just like, oh, it's not that I'm trying to show you that I know more. I'm trying to keep you paid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same type of person. I'm gonna look over to my assistant. I'm gonna be like, write that down because I need to look that up.
Yeah.
And see if that's real. Like the doctor was like, hey man, you qualify for the Compassionate Use Act. And I'm like, what is that? He was like, for marijuana. I was like, run that shit. He was like, I can't. I'm a federal doctor. You bitch ass nigga, why would you even say some shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
He's like, I'm a federal doctor.
So I sent her a text and I'm like, yo, look up the Compassionate Use Act and see which doctors are available in Texas and San Antonio specifically that I can go see. So, you know, tomorrow I'm going to be calling every doctor on that list.
That's funny.
To see which one is going to charge me $500 to get where I fit.
That's hilarious. Man. So, checks coming in from ASCAP. What about your address?
So CD Baby sends me more money than anybody. Because that's who I originally signed through from my distributor. Yeah, and they're paying me quarters of a penny on the dollar. You know.
Yeah. So we talking about like 0.00000.
Not even close. The shit that I be investing in on crypto.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Yeah.
A bunch of nothing.
Yeah. All they need is a penny on crypto.
But a bunch of nothing starts to add up.
Yeah.
People like you give me information like soundexchange.com. That's
hey.
And then a week later, I get a check for $1,000. Like, ain't that a bitch? You know
But
what I'm saying? I average about $250 a month on royalties, which is not a lot. But for me, that's a bill. That's an electric bill. You know what I'm saying? $250. And that's a lot of quarters of a penny adding up to get to $250. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of plays. That's a lot of rotation. That's a lot of spin.
What I told you, I was saying because people don't sound exchange don't keep up with your they're for broadcasting. Right. I tell people they're for broadcasting, right? And I said, well, I'm gonna take the credit for that player. I'm gonna take the credit for that because I know without a doubt you've been in rotation on our radio station for at least since we started. You know what I'm saying? Since we started. And
that song United Way is trending. I'm going to go home and work on a radio edited version.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. It's doing very well. So
this is the thing. This is what made me... So I've been an artist, right? I've been an artist before. So I know all the... Like, okay, I know I'm not going to go out there and just be on the same station with Drake, at least for free. But I also understand that payola is illegal, right? Yeah, I know. We'll get there in a minute. And I also know payola is legal. So what's not illegal is, let me go get I can get an online radio station. I can get the FCC license, which allows me to get a sound exchange license, which allows me if I choose to be like, you know what, I'm gonna get a Street Legend rock, Street Legend jazz. If I was to get a union, then I can get my pros, right? But at a minimum, I can get a sound exchange license. I don't gotta go live and broadcast on the radio station. Whoever's in their music, we're just gonna constantly put you in rotation. That's it. Constantly rotation. And I know we gotta go check in with Sound Exchange and be like, hey, this is how many times we play. And we can't hide it because the way it's set up, you go to the site, it says artist was played 5 minutes ago. Right. Coming up next is this. So it would keep a catalog of when the artist come. But if you don't have the registration done right, you just getting exposure. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people. So when you told me that, I was like, man, if you look up and see where they come from, who's spinning your records or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I guarantee we top 3, top 5 in that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I'm trending in Australia and Switzerland. They don't even know me. I mean, also San Antonio and LA, but mostly overseas. You know what I'm saying? So like that's, for me, it's more important just to get that money, just to get that check, to know that large catalog that I built is going to continue to pay me. Even when I'm old and gray, they still going to be spending a little bit of King Cobra in with whatever else it is that they listening to.
You remind me of how Gucci did it, right? And when I say about business-wise, like when everybody was laughing when he was dropping hundreds of mixtapes, right? And he went and this during the mixtape era, Audio Mag, Dat Piff, before Reverb Nation became a distribution company, right? He had so many mixtapes out for free on Dat Piff and all this other good stuff. But then he took them all down and uploaded because the label didn't touch those. The label couldn't touch those.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and those all mixtapes. So then he took those mixtapes down, and he had a body of catalog. He had a body of work on the bigger platforms of your iTunes, Apple Music, which is two different things, guys. iTunes is where you buy the music. Apple is where you stream. But anyway, he pretty much took that catalog. You couldn't find them classics no more. Then it's like, oh, what if, where's, boom, boom. It took everybody forever to find Icy a while. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was on that platform now. It's like those same people followed the platform of streaming. And so, like, his catalog is so big that he really don't got to do no shows if he don't want to. Because he's eating it. And like you said,
I don't do shows because first off, you're going to have to pay me $500 just to get out the house. I built my house so I wouldn't want to leave it.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
So, and two, I'm not trying to go out there and perform to be the best of the worst. I feel like that's what it is every time. Like I go out there, it doesn't matter if everybody's doing good with the shitty sound system. You're just gonna be the best of the worst.
Yeah.
Like even if everybody loved your one song or your whole performance, you're just gonna be the best of the worst with 13 people and.
Even these double digit.
I'm sorry, bro. It's not a spectacle. It used to be a spectacle. It's not a spectacle no more. Now it's just it's sad. Sometimes I walk into these events and they're sad. But I mean, I don't get out a whole lot like I used to.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that they have all kind of dope shit that I'm not even privy to, like the R&B shows and stuff that. I don't get a chance to see those, and it's just because usually I'm busy working on music. You know what I'm saying? I don't even get a chance to listen to a lot of the music that I would like to. Like, I still ain't heard Dope Don't Sell Itself, and I wanted to check that album out. You know what I'm saying? But I'd be so busy either working on the house or working on my own craft or working on my family and the situations that we have going on in Lakeside. We also run the Lakeside Foundation. So. Oh,
wow, dope. I was about to ask that coming up, like what outside of music. What you got going on now? Before we get into the foundations and stuff of that nature, we just covering different things in order that people really don't ask about. You know what I'm saying? Like the paperwork, how important. Right. So let me ask you this: when you finally got your paperwork in order and you really start receiving your money, what switch or what mind frame did you have? All
I wanted to do, there were two things I wanted to do. One thing I wanted to do was stream my own shit, so I was making sure I was paying myself. Because that was the easiest way to get paid, to make sure my shit was streaming and make sure I'm getting a check. Like, even if it's for $30, I want to say, okay, look, it shows that I got this many plays, so I want to make sure that their logistics are correct before they try and play with me. Type shit.
Because a lot of people don't understand, like, even when people be like, DistroKid is the best, but DistroKid underlying tax people, even though they advertise that you keep 100% of your royalty.
But the thing with DistroKid, I'm pretty sure if you stop paying, they stop paying you. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, it's like, don't say you don't take a percent of somebody's money and you do. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But they come with them fine lines, and that's how people get put in them contracts.
Right.
Them fine lines and stuff of that nature, man. So, indie or major label, if you had a choice. Right now, I
do have the choice. I always have the choice.
If it makes sense to you, you'll stay indie, or would you sign a deal?
I couldn't see me signing a deal under any circumstances unless I was like owning 100% of my masters. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, the deal would have to be so lucrative, and they don't do lucrative deals for artists because every business is put in place to make money. Not to lose money, and if they feel like there's any chance that they would lose any money on you.
I mean, that's the birth of the 360 deal, because I mean, especially when you got your Soldier Boys coming in and they taught you how to do it without it, and then you got these NBA young boys when they can train on the internet when they on without.
I'd rather somebody offer me something to like try and purchase parts of my catalog or to. To sign me to ghostwrite or something like that. Because I'm pretty much to the point where I'm solid with my library. I want to, I got a couple more things to add that are already completed. But I'm going to just stagger them out. But I'm solid with my library. I just want my catalog to be where it's at. I had a milestone for myself. My success was set for myself, and I reached my success a long time ago. You know, my idea of being good and happy where I was at in life, I surpassed that. I beat my own goals. Like right now, I'm trying to formulate new goals for myself, like get a couple acres of land and expand the Lakeside Foundation type thing. You know what I'm saying? Just learn more about the business, learn more about the paperwork, like the thing that you're doing with your FCC license and all that stuff. I want to learn more about that. I want to expand to where I can do half my catalog. I can do radio edits, and I can just get more out of all.
Yeah, because you notice like when people drop explicits, they go back and release the radio edits on a different ISRC.
Right.
Yeah. King Kilo, he says there are lucrative deals. You can sign a part. Yeah, there are PDs and JVs with record companies where you can own 100% of your masters. And that's where those people are. Those where the empires come in. Like I think Dolph, King Von, a couple of those people. The names I can think. What's his name? Money Man right now. But those companies have the money to sustain to give you your masters. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
I mean, also when I say lucrative, when I say my idea of lucrative, is probably not something that people could afford.
yeah.
I'm talking about like you gonna sign me. I'm a loyal ass nigga. You gonna sign me for life. Like Floyd will have to sign me. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit's for life. Like, if you got $1 billion or $2 billion and you want to sign me for life, let's do it. Less than that, it's not lucrative. To me. You know what I'm saying? Like
you want $1 billion, huh?
Right. Yeah, at minimum.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, this is my life here we talking about. You know, and if you fuck with me, I'm fucking with you for life. You know, I'm just not. It's a lot of people that they jump from label to label to label and this, that, and the other. And I'm not like that. You get the shit tattooed. Like GMB is tattooed on me. That's my label. That's my squad. That's my life. I built that from the ground up.
Exactly.
You know exactly. Like, I bleed this shit. Literally.
Yeah. Federal Communication Community. Federal Communication Community. Let me see. Let me Google it. Make sure I said it.
Federal Communication Commission.
Commission. There we go. I said Community Commission. But that's what it is. It's radio stations, and they don't want to pretty much keep you in bounds, so you can't be, those people that give you the fine for cussing and stuff. Yeah, and stuff of that nature.
They also gave me my FCC license for airplanes and stuff like that. The communication is a wide band, like anything.
Oh wow, that's pretty dope. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Look at you be into some stuff. Look.
I used to be an avionics technician when I was in the military a long time. Well, even when I was out, I did that for about 12 years. And I loved the job. I couldn't stand working for the people that I was working for.
I hear a lot of people say that.
It was like a good old boy system, you know what I'm saying? I was contracting. I'm making anywhere from $35 to $50 an hour. And the permanent party people, they're making $16 to $18 an hour, and they're mad at you. You know.
I mean, that's that union for you, though.
And you're young and black and smart, and they call you a scab and shit like that. They do whatever they can to get you fired. I mean, but that's a part of life. That's part of.
And that's my thing, man. Like I said, when I got out of the military, I ain't working for nobody. I'm gonna get it out the mud. I'm gonna take this mud, build bricks, and build a house. You see. I still
get job offers to this day. I will not work for anybody, no matter how much they offer me. It's just
I can't do it.
The same reason, like I said, I'm not taking no deal unless I see it's, because I'm good where I'm at in my life. I'm very happy. I'm actually thinking about taking my life in a new direction. As soon as I'm finished completing my catalog, I wanna do something more with my life, write some books.
Definitely.
Do something bigger, get more involved with the community. I got a lot of ideas, a lot of different things that.
Let's see which one I'm gonna play next. I think I'm gonna play Success next.
Absolutely.
Yo, check this out, man. It's Legacy City. Got the big homie King Cobra in the building, man. We talked about the paperwork. I got a little background where you're from. 2001 when it started, GMB. And then we're going to we're going to dive into this catalog. We're going to dive into the new album. We're going to dive into it, man. We're going to talk about it. We'll talk about it. Yo, check out, and one of my favorite tracks, too. Check out the video Success. Yeah, before I go Subway, I keep telling you, because I know you see my stuff. Look, Cheddar. y'all need to go and do this album, this video album. You know? I don't know if nobody else ever said it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I said this before. I don't know if on my other show, this before I shut it down, right? I said Cheddar's my favorite independent artist, like out the city, right? You know, so I said that plenty of times. I saw him perform, and I'm just leave it at this. That I can't say all the Martin Luther King man. They want a big smile with me, boom, 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 dope. But when I hear y'all together, I be like, yo, what y'all waiting on? I mean, when I say every other time I talk to you, what y'all waiting on? What I say to you the other day?
Cheddar is
he in Georgia right now, baby.
Cheddar is on his own path, on his own mission. But you know, that's.
I hope y'all do that though.
That's like family to me. You know what I'm saying? If he ever wanted to do something, we could. And if we ever just wanted to drop a best of,
y'all got a lot of tracks.
I don't do tracks with people unless I just got a lot of respect for him. He would say it's iron sharpening iron. You know what I'm saying? When I start stepping my game up, I was like, well, what's up, man? You want to start working on vibranium, nigga? You want to vibranium?
Y'all rock out together, man. I like hearing y'all together on tracks, man.
I hear it a lot. You're not the first person to say it. I actually hear it a lot, and I was actually trying to get me, him, and Roddy on the track because he's also one of my favorites, and Roddy always tells me I'm one of his favorites. So I was trying to do like some, Three Kings type shit. You know what I'm saying? But it just never aligned up. Everybody's schedule just didn't quite.
Yo, definitely. I hope y'all can make that happen, man. Like, see, I'm the type of person. I ain't like I told you. I listen to independent artists all the time. My Apple Music is full with random independent artists and stuff of that nature. Like I said, I have your stuff in the catalog. I just have a lot of people in the catalog that I just rock to, and I just think y'all pretty dope. But look, we looking off camera. I know y'all think we talking just random people, but listen, we'll go on this commercial break and we'll be back in a second. Hey, success.
I've been blessed, ain't no need to flex, ain't no need to flex. I ain't stressing, I'm out here finessing, kill him with success. This is chest, say it with your chest. Bro, say next. He like that, I like that. He like yeah. I got bond money put up just in case. I'm a done with my foot up, ain't no race. I'm like stop, pull up, hit the brakes. Might just pull up on you, put it in your face.
I've been drained, I've been running game, I've been running trains, still insane. I don't feel no way, I don't feel no pain. Talking boss, don't remember working when it gets the grain. I've been sleeping, seeing games, only work out with that thing. I don't curse out what I slang, I don't write no checks to lane. Bro, say you want some flame, we like gang. I make plays from my jacuzzi, then I go and hit the range. Then I clean up when we meet up, and my hoe gon' do the same. Got a safe just for guns, got a safe just for chains, so everybody safe on base, and we like gang. I'm not violent in the past, but my trunk bang, and every day my nuts hang like a orangutan.
I've been blessed, ain't no need to flex, ain't no need to flex. I ain't stressing, I'm out here finessing, kill him with success. This is chest, say it with your chest. Bro, say next. He like that, I like that. He like yeah. I got bond money put up just in case. I'm a done with my foot up, ain't no race. I'm like stop, pull up, just pull up on you, put it in your face.
Smoking cookie in the Benz, 5%. A couple hundred in the console, but that ain't shit. I remember days I couldn't afford half of the rent. Now in the day I make a play like that ain't shit. Holla jump with a big dog, I need 2 zippers. I call right back, I need a ball, run it up, count that. Ping pong, bounce back. King Cobra, beat in your chest, doubt that. Hit up drunk, what up big dog, I need 2 zippers. Call right back, I need the 8-ball, I got 8 and they all on me like this Creed, cause my gas strong. Coronavirus got me fucking with my mask on.
I've been blessed, ain't no need to flex, ain't no need to flex. I ain't stressing, I'm out here finessing, kill him with success. This is chest, say it with your chest. Bro, say next. He like that, I like that. He like yeah. I got bond money put up just in case. I'm a done with my foot up, ain't no race. I'm like stop, pull up, hit the brakes. Might just pull up on you, put it in your face. I'm a vet, I'm a walking check, I'm a walking lit. If it's flex, bro gon' say no less. Bro gon' go left. I don't flex, we don't send no threats, we don't feel no threats. If it's yeah, then we yeah, then we gon' yeah. I got bond money put up, I'm a done with my foot up. I got con money, be a con had to invest. This is chess, ain't no jumping sets. We can't break a sweat. Recollect, I was watching colors before I knew my colors. Blue or red, hold up, that ain't rocket. That's a different brother. Now he dead. Pull up with that yeah. Bro gon' go fed, and if he yeah, then we gon' yeah. Now we yeah. I've been blessed, ain't no need to flex, ain't no need to flex. I ain't stressed, and I'm out here finesse, kill him with success. This is chess, say it with your chest. Bro gon' say next. He like yeah, I like that. He like yeah. I got
What it is, success is probably just a manifestation of your good things, I would say. So that just means if you used to eat pennies and you learn how to quit eating pennies, I would call that success.
Welcome to Street Legend Nation.
Yo, what up, success? That's what that is right there. We're back, Street Legend Nation Radio. I'm Legacy City, the big homie King Cobra. Real quick, man, I know I haven't did it on Facebook yet, but I'll probably go live again because y'all want to see it. I want to thank everybody for wishing me a happy birthday yesterday. It was a lot of love coming from a lot of places.
Happy belated.
Well, I appreciate it, bro.
Sign in. How many nigga bees we giving this guy? How many nigga bees
I'm old, man. I don't heal as fast no more. Man, I don't heal as fast no more, bro. I fell today. And I was like,
damn.
I'm like, man, like, this ain't supposed to hurt this long. You know what I'm saying? You heard my bones just popping in my But no, I want to thank all of you guys for wishing me a happy birthday. I worked a little bit, kicked back, you know what I'm saying? But I want to thank you all. I definitely want to send y'all a lot of love. Thank you for everybody that's supporting the shoes, the clothing, and all that good stuff. So I definitely want to say thank you. And the money that's being made go back into Street Legend Studios. We also giving scholarships out as well. We are also doing different things with interns and different things of that nature that we're going to be doing it for the summer for the studios and podcasts that we're building. Right now, we didn't build one in the Barbara Jordan. We're going to build a studio, a recording studio in there as well. Like, really have a community center with community stuff to do in there. You know what I mean? So, I just want to say thank you real quick. I love you all. And I'll do another one later. But that's here or there right now. We're back with the game. And this is like my first night podcast back, man. I haven't been doing, because I've been working on obviously the setup. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to upgrade and stuff. I'll give you a tour with some of the new stuff that we're doing and all that, and I'm just trying it out. You feel me?
You win and save the best for last.
So yeah, man. We're working on. We got some stuff behind the scenes that's going on, but the other party, they I don't know, man. They just belated and just delayed us a little bit, but small thing to a giant. You know what I mean?
Don't you tell your fans why you can't show my music videos, man?
Nah, this dude wildin'. Just go to the YouTube. Go to his YouTube page. I'm not even gonna take the song. Just go through his YouTube page and watch his music videos. I'm sitting here on the phone like, bro, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that. Like, you can get us demonetized.
I was like, you can play this. Oh no.
You can get us demonetized like that. Just go through, and it's Kelly Lamar on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? All platforms. Go find out. Go see.
No, it's Kelly Lamar on YouTube. I don't know about the other platforms.
It had Kelly Lamar. Is that Invisible
God King?
Then they had Kelly Lamar on there. That's how I found out about Kelly Lamar.
Okay, well, cool.
Yeah, see,
look me up by Kelly Lamar.
We didn't have a stroller the whole show. Look, you see it? We didn't have a stroller the whole show. Watch. My bad. Shoulder, my bad. No, look, we didn't have you highlighted right there the whole time.
You good? It's the other shoulder.
Okay, yeah. So we didn't have you there the whole time. So I hope that ain't wrong.
Nah, you good.
You know, in Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, Kelly Lamar right there. Boom.
Fuck it works. You spelled it right too. Everything.
Hey. Research, baby. Journalism.
Hey.
Journalism is an art. Let's dive in this catalog, man. You have a new album. What's the title of the new album?
Gutterland 3.
Gutterland 3. Third time's a charm.
Oh man, I wanted to call it the buffet because I was just eating.
You was eating on it. You know my favorite track. I told you my favorite track, dude. With the Spanish in it.
Oh,
yeah. I like that. I told you, I was like, yo, you know, when we were talking, I was like, yo, this is why I did this, because this is my favorite track right here.
That is definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wanna work on, you know, getting a radio edit version. And
yeah, you know, send me 3 with the cover, so that way I can.
I might be getting with good visuals to do a video for that, because I would really enjoy making a video for something for the city. You know.
Yeah.
Because my homeboy, he called me from Arizona. He was like, "What is United GUI?" And I was like, "That's United Way." I was like, "It's written like that because that's it. I was telling them it's a cultural thing down here that the Hispanic people say, you know, it's a way, you know.
Yeah.
Que pasa te way?
Yeah, the first time I ever heard that was when I was stationed at Fort Bliss in El Paso, and
you was in North Mexico.
I knew you were gonna say that. I saw your eyes. But no, I was when I first heard, like, yo, what up, Way? And then I was like,
Right.
okay. You know what I'm saying? Gutterland 3, man. So, why the third one? Is it a trilogy that's complete, or you follow?
Yeah, it's absolutely complete. You know, one of my producers was like, "You got to do another Gutterland. You got to do another Gutterland." And I was like, "Man, I'm finna be 40." And I told myself you was gonna move into a new phase of life once you hit your milestone of 40, because a lot of my friends didn't make it to 20.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like at 40, I wanted to, you know, like I said, start expanding with some of the nonprofits and then writing some books, that kind of thing. Just do something bigger than myself.
Yeah.
Start focusing on more on my mental health and like I said, everything that's bigger than myself.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to be able to close my catalog down and not do any. I don't need to do anything new. I done covered all the bases. I done covered all the subjects and the topics that I wanted to cover. And Gutterland 3, if I'm gonna end it, I want to definitely end it with Gutterland, because the Gutterland series, that was just my favorite. Just songs. It wasn't about rap and themes and this, that, and it was about making music. Just music, like the purest form, like whether we were jacking for beats or stealing samples without our Harry Fox licenses.
Look at you dropping that game. Go ahead, you did that.
Like, if we were, whatever we were doing, we were just trying to get back, because like every time I was trying to quit, and he was like, Master Eon, one of the producers out here. He was like, you know, how about if I make you some dope ass beats and we'll see if you still want to quit. And then it was just like, he was sitting there making them as I was rapping, and it was kind of like how you seen Jay-Z do the Holy Grail thing, but this was Gutterland 1, like long before that ever happened. So I mean, it was enough inspiration for me to where every Sunday he was bringing over the beat machine. To a point where I was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the beat machine. Now we got 2 beat machines. Then we're gonna buy all of this and all of this, and then we just start throwing money right back into music. Like we were supposed to be finishing, we were supposed to be quitting and doing
and
something.
You birthed something totally different,
Something completely different. The Gutterland series, and part 1 was special to me. Part 2 was a double disc that was like unfuckwittable, and then I was like, man, there's no way I'm gonna be able to compete with that. Unless every song beginning to end, unless you got a classic for yourself, like not what everybody else thinks, but what you think.
And that's what
your
that's dope that you say that, because that's how I felt about Let Me Vent and I'm Still Venting. It wasn't about, you know,
plug.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hey, that's how I felt about those, because I was having a mental breakdown. A lot of people didn't know it, but I was just wanting to get that out, because it's hard to find a black male therapist from our type of childhood that went to the military can relate to you, right? So it's just like, this is impossible to find. So fine, let's go this route right here. You know what I mean? And so that's how I felt. That's how I felt with that one in that situation when it came to having classics for myself. So I relate to you what you said. It's like the grand scheme of things. I didn't hit my milestone. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 mics. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Then it's like, I guess, like, for most people, because the way you talk about Gutterland 3, it's like, it's different. The way you talking about it, it's just like, this that conclusion. I hate to let you go, but I got to push you out the nest.
Well, no, I mean, I was like, shit. If I am gonna close, I want to close with some solid, like I can walk away and just be proud of, super proud. Like, here is my brainchild. Like, here is me trying to do some shit that's commercial, there's hood, there's industry, there's pop, there's rap. There's
gave it that gumbo.
Yeah, let's just mix it all up to where you just got me in the form of music. I needed to invite other artists in. Like I asked Jimmy, like, hey Jimmy, let's work on this album together. I want you to come up on this album. I want to invite a bunch of people. We invited a bunch of people to the album, and a lot of people were down for it. A lot of people didn't make the final cut. But a lot of people helped put brain power into what it was.
Yeah, man, when some songs that don't make the cut, man, those are the best votes sometimes. Because when time passes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just like
absolutely.
Just, I mean, sometimes at times.
But we breed this culture. We've always bred the same culture at Gutter Man. It's like, if you're gonna be a boss, you're gonna work for your spot, regardless. So like, I lost verses on my own album to other people because they were able to deliver on the level that I was looking for the song that I couldn't deliver. You know what I'm saying? So that it's like an interchangeable part. When you're making music, you want the best music. You want what's best for the music. You don't care about. It's not about egos. The studio's no place for that whole shit. You gotta push your pride and your egos aside. If you're trying to make a product, just a great product. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. You gotta learn. You gotta listen to other people. You gotta hear, hey man, that track is not fucking hot.
Yeah, and I think what artists are, a lot of artists are sensitive when it comes to that, because nobody want their art. Even myself, it's like, all right, go back to the drawing board.
A lot of people were looking at me crazy over that United Way track. They were like, nigga, you're singing and rapping in Spanish. And I'm like,
was it a challenge?
I live in North Mexico and I talk that shit because it's been my vibe. Bailar, 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 bailando. Like, I love that. I love the Hispanic culture. I love all cultures. Like, that's one of the things that's most important to me, like the war on education. When we end that, a lot of people are going to see there's way more to the world, there's way more to the planet than San Antonio or just Texas. Or just the South. Or just the United States. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I try to add that kind of stuff in my catalog. I have songs in French in my catalog. I have a little bit of every. I speak some German shit on certain songs.
Man, I used to when I was over there making sure I spoke it fluently, and I got back here and got lazy and lost it. Now I just can say good morning and good appetit. You know what I mean?
That's not a word.
You know what I'm saying? Good Guden appetit, however they spell it. But
I don't know. Maybe you're trying to say Guten Tag?
Nah. It's like enjoy your meal.
Oh, bon appetit?
No, it ain't bon. There ain't no bone in there. Yo, let me check out this shit on the contract. He's wild. Like, no, ain't no bone in I think this
Can I take my clothes off? You said don't come, baby.
No, whoa.
We traffic a little different. They say they about action.
Oh, go ahead, get the mic open.
They feel the back of the walls in this little kitchen. When they know we getting money, I'm mad if they still itching. When the border's not a problem, it actually still isn't. Still dig it. The digits is part of a hood ritual. Leg side, baby, we started with good visuals. All the cheeks rosy, the rosary so spiritual. By the ghost tracks, you can lo and behold miracles. There's plenty of rappers, but Cobra is so lyrical. We were supposed to do features, but people just won't hear it through. San Antonio, here's the Coronas on the house, and I don't know who paying for it, but just put it in your mouth. They ain't fucking with the kid, and I put that on my T.O. Came from beans and rice, and that's how I'ma raise my E-hoes. I can get in anywhere, smoke through the keyhole. Me and my amigos, let my amigos way. And I'ma ride that flag every day. I will live and represent it in the middle of SA. I'm a soul pioneer in a lone star state, and I've been around the world, but some things never change. I don't care about your side, I don't care about what you claim. If you represent the city, do your motherfucking thing. I don't care about your status, I don't care about your pay. If you do it for the people, I'ma help you make a way. Oye, putos quieren bailar, somos juntos y ven pa' acá. Ganar, 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 ganando. Y'all didn't think I actually do that. Dale mucho y encantas, and I talk that shit cause it's been my vibe. Bailar, 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 bailando. I need some maracas in this one. Maximum effort, baby.
It's like the mask.
It's so much pressure when you know the king is separated. Where my beer at, goddamn?
We almost about here.
Yeah, right. It's warm in the studio. Just for proper preparation. If you really fucking with me, stand up, say it.
Hey.
You know, T-Poke doing this thing, he got the back to school event. He out here almost every week.
Oh, wow. Definitely need to get in
Yeah,
talk.
see, now,
Talk to him
I was
well.
in there sending shout-outs to Stand Up SA.
Yeah.
Another community program.
Yeah, I know Stand Up SA. I work close with them as well.
I was in there. Shouts out to the big homie Inc. Shouts out to Stand Up SA. Bernard. Shouts out to Hubert and Ball Hogs. Everybody that's doing something around the community for the community. Shouts out to T-Poke. Shouts out to Perkins, Willie. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Lakeside and the Lakeside Foundation.
Y'all about to talk about it before we chop up out of here. Let's talk about the Lakeside Foundation real quick before we ready to get up out of here. What is the Lakeside Foundation?
The Lakeside Foundation is just something inspired by a lot of the things going on in the community. Like when we see people out there doing things for other people, like the back to school events T-Poke holds. We see the food drives people hold all the time, the stuff the DAV does, giving back to clothes. Lakeside Foundation is trying to do that same thing for the community. We hold an event for Lakeside itself once a year, and Lakeside is like 7 communities in one now.
Yeah.
It's like a city. Lakeside is like a city now.
Yeah.
So we hold an event once a year where it's free food, free drinks. There's like free gun safety, free gun locks, free snow cones, bounce castles for the kids. Basically just to get the community to be a community again, kind of like a block party. You know, for the whole hood. It's like my 10%, my ties. I try and give back to the community. I bring speakers out. There's no cursing in the music. You know what I'm saying? We don't play no local music. We just let the radios do it or pay a DJ to come out. You know, we'll have like a cotton candy machine, pizza, Papa John's. We'll have Wingstop. Just all the food and drinks you could have to do the little communion. We'll have a couple of adult beverage, swimming pools and stuff like that. Play kickball. Just people could catch up. It's a covered playground, covered gazebo. We bring chairs out and just people from, probably from the class of like, let's say anywhere from the class of 90 to the class of 2015 will show up usually, and they bring the kids out. It's really an event for the kids, but we try to bring awareness of the community back to the community. And we're trying to get other things together where we could just expand on that a little bit more and do some kind of workshops to teach kids. We wanted to do a workshop to teach kids how to do the clothing. We also do a clothing line for the neighborhood. And a lot of other people, we do a lot of custom stuff, custom designs. But with the clothing line, we wanted to be able to teach the kids how to do clothing so that way they can make money and learn how to become entrepreneurs for themselves.
Teaching that financial literacy is important.
Right. So, just teaching them workshops and little skills that they could learn every year, some different type of workshop for the kids.
Slide in a little bit more.
My bad. A workshop every year so that the kids can learn a little bit, something new, and they'll have friends from all over. Some of the parents come from Houston, they grew up in Lakeside or whatever, like the manager from Papa John's grew up in Lakeside, so if he wants to bring his kids out. And a lot of people, it's also to teach the community that these other people that we're putting our money into around the community, they need to put their money back into the community. So we come to them without a 501c3. And we say, we're working on getting that. We're not nonprofit, but we're working towards doing this, and this is a nonprofit event. Nobody's going to sell you anything at our event. Nobody's going to shoot a music video at our event. Nobody's going to be trying to get up on another person. We're just here to just have
Build
that
that community, yeah.
that one day of communion.
Yeah.
Again, every year, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of like just a day for our area, and hope to inspire other neighborhoods to do the exact same thing.
That's dope. That's dope. That's fire. That's fire. So, just as somebody from Lakeside or the part of town is looking, how can they get in touch? I mean, your stuff is scrolling across the bottom, but if they want to get in touch and be a part, like bring it, I guess donate their time, donate their gifts, their talents for us. Somebody that might do pop rocks and they want to get the little girls to dress up, and
they can scroll my information at the bottom of the screen for as far as I care. My number is 210-876-7250. My secretary is usually available too at that same number, so somebody will always be available at that number if you want to reach out to us, if you have any ideas for your community, or maybe we could help y'all. We have all of those things to help get those events started. We have party planning type situations, so we have all the extras. We have the bounce castles, we have the generators, we have the extension cords. We got everything except space.
Yeah.
That's why we're trying to expand the Lakeside Foundation, get some acres, see if somebody will put some money behind us, so that way we could just continue to do good things for the community and hopefully end the war on education.
And there you go. Any last words that you got before you get up out of here?
Gutter man boss. Gutter man. Oh shit. Gutter man boss, bitch. Y'all stay blessed and no, thank you much for having me.
Man, thanks for coming out, big dog.
Gutterland 1, 2, and 3 out, available on all platforms, streaming live every day. Join the clique. We are Gutter till the day we die. GMB 2D.
There you have it right there. I'm stretch this out real quick. Hey man, y'all been tuning in to Street Legion Nation Radio. Hold on, make sure I do this right. Y'all been tuning to Street Legion Nation Radio. I'm Legacy City. Thank my guest, King Cobra, for coming out. Y'all make sure y'all go check out what you got. The Nightmare, man, you got so many.
Nightmare Fuel, DreamWorks, Melanin Alchemist, Gutterland 1, 2, and 3, King Said It, Immortality, Invincible. Oh man, Invincible is a treat. Invincible is a
you like that's your favorite one? No, you said Gutter 3.
Gutterland 3 right now.
Name your top 3 real quick. I'll check catalog.
That's not fair.
I'll tell you don't get but 3. I ain't like the other guys. You don't get an honorable mention. You get 3.
Gutterland 1, 2, and 3. What the fuck? I mean, this is when I'm not doing a theme. This is just me doing music.
Yeah, just being creative freedom.
Fun times. If I'm not having fun, I'm not doing it.
Definitely. Shouts out to Tori G, man, one of the greatest audio engineers to ever grace this earth, man. King Kilo, thank y'all for tuning in. Kev Jeffries in Ohio, one of the dopest podcasts, man, that I aspire to be like, man. Congratulations on everything. Congratulations on who that's got. Alabama, nice to see you. Auntie, what's going on? Man, I'm going to get back in the rotation, man. I know y'all be like, you ain't consistent. I can't, I'm only one person and I'm trying to build, but it's no excuse. I'm going to come back. We're going to take it over again. You know what I mean? In our lane, there ain't no competition. My only enemy is in the impossible. Purposely walking your purpose on purpose. Therefore, your success is not an accident. That's how we rocking out, man. We're going to take it back to one of his old school videos, man. Sunday morning. Hey, Legacy City, I'm out this thing. Yeah.
There's some guns in there at the end.
Sunday morning, the members singing.
Hallelujah!
People were raising their hands and worshiping, praising.
Been a long time coming, y'all. It was worth the motherfucking wait, though.
Nothing like Sunday morning.
What's up, Sting? What's up, B.A.? Hey!
Easy like Sunday morning.
We went from sitting in the pews confused to living by the rules we choose to lost to nothing left to lose to anything we wanna do. The easy button still ain't in need of nothing. You can bring me a bitch, you can send me a beat, you can roll up my weed or something. Worry and stress beneath me, buddy. Matter of fact, it's in the blunt. Matter of fact, it's on the grill. Matter of fact, it's in this cup. Live it up, love a lot. Remember when we used to love the box? Now we got troops and juggernauts. Some of y'all gon' eat till the money stop. Let the good times roll, it's funny now. We used to blast at niggas. Now we count cash and see them mad and we just laugh at niggas. I'm not your average nigga. I'm thankful every day. Just blessed he let me wake and all my drama swept away. There's no more yesterday. Fiesta way we hit the taste the oyster bait. You hungry, eat. I'm hoisting steak. These vegans have no choice but hey. I ain't had beef since I moved out to Easy Street. Got my boys in the hood like Easy E. So when you speak to me, do it peacefully.
Easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Easy like Sunday morning.
Sun is up, no clouds. 420, so loud. Bitches wet, no towel. Kill 'em all, no trial. Coming down on low profiles with the bang up and the ghost smile. Ballin' baby pro style. No blood, no foul. Keep calm, blaze up, turn up, raise up. All that mean mugging don't phase us. Keep shooting slugs, you won't graze us. Hallelujah, gracious. Eddie Bauer, mercy. Everybody pissing dirty. It ain't even 7:30. Go downers, uppers, drinking dro. Fucking fast and thinking slow. Still ain't got no worries, folks. This is what I'm thankful for. Doing me, you think you know, but haven't seen my pedigree. Everything ahead of me, still working on the better me. But when I'm VIP with steam, bitch, you know it's battle time.
All I see is time. All I see is dollar signs.
I never get tired, I rest awake. Only pass out the collection plate. On the field at the Texans game, where your people at, still in Section 8, be easy.
Easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning.